Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phaedra.
We are actually in the same place we left off. Like, I think this may be the first time this has actually happened.
Maybe. I don't know, we have a tendency to go and run around after we've turned the camera off, just for the sake of it. But,
Watcha!
yeah.
Not this time. Let's continue. Last we left off, we frickin' got our shiz wrecked, and now we're picking up the pieces.
Yeah. But at least we have Harold, so not everything is bad.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Because she's super cute, and also has a frickin' mech dragon that she rides.
They would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese Royal Dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No?
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Allrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they messled in.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbo can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? threatening you.
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis's power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis's power.
Father.
The way the fur renders just...
It seems I
The
only
way
managed to
fur
make
renders in this game
I can blame nothing
trips
but
my
own
brain.
judgment. This tome
It's not bad.
records the deeds of the hero Adam.
It's just a little
According to this, he saved the
Odd.
world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared along with a red sword.
White and red. It must mean Mithra and Pyrrhus swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something.
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third.
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back?
I thought that was already obvious.
I think
But-
we knew that from the beginning.
Yeah.
You're a child, sir.
Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Leftheria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
He knows what's up, doesn't he?
Well,
Yes, of course. I'm going to be the driver.
I mean, Grams has been alive for a long
then,
time.
I'm going to take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
So Gramps just knew this the whole time and said nothing. All right, Gramps. Whose blades are those on his back?
Rocks.
Okay. I thought that was the case, but I don't know why it selected rocks. I don't know why it selected rocks.
Because he is the only other blade that he is like canonically bonded with.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes.
I kind of wish they would have incorporated rock into the story a little more, though.
Steady on, old man. People get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.
But I mean, I guess they already have a bunch of main characters that they're dealing with anyways.
Yeah.
What with Rex, Pyra, Mithra, Nia, Dromark,
Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would
Morag,
threaten to
Bridget,
destroy
Nia,
herself?
Zeke,
Didn't
Pandoria,
she realize taking
Aura,
her own life
Poppy.
would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
So that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
Hey. Time to go back to Fonset Village.
Yay.
Lol.
And
Leftherian Archipelago.
That's the one. I was like, where is it?
Nope, Fonset Island.
Ah, it's at the top.
Yes.
How about cotton-headed ninny muggin?
What?
Cotton-headed ninny muggin. It's from Elf.
It's been forever since I've seen that movie.
Same, but for some reason that insult just sticks in my head.
You're gonna need to spin around and walk backwards now. There you go.
Also, awkward thing. My brain is weird.
What did your brain do?
So it's something my brain continuously does. We can do it after this.
What are we doing here?
Did you know Fonset has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed. Fonset Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village really that important?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
So once, many years ago, my mom sang us a commercial from, like, an old commercial for Fritos, like, you know, those chips.
Yeah. I feel like you're going the wrong way.
I don't want to say it's been like stuck in a constant loop on my head, but yes, it has been. And that's like a lot of things where my brain just catches hold of something and will remember it and play it on a loop forever.
I think that's fairly normal.
No, like this is, I want to say when I was 6 or 7. I remember the words perfectly and just on a loop in my brain, and it's chaos, and I hate it.
You gonna sing it for us?
After the cutscene, because it looks like there's a cutscene coming. Unless it's the loading screen.
It's a loading cutscene.
I thought I meant eternal load screen.
Looks like a stone pillar to me.
Give me a sec, you might hear some rustling. I'm gonna grab a blanket because it's very cold in here.
Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
This?
I'm surprised he knew what clockwise meant.
Huh? This cross, it's...
Excuse me.
I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Here goes. What's this?
This passage leads into the very center of the archipelago. There lies the cavern known as Spirit Crucible Elpis.
Ooh.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible are sealed in such a way that only a Leftherian can open them.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Adam founded this
Just
village,
how much of this
he
could have been
did
avoided
something
if
deep
Rex had told
within the
Gramps
body
where he
of
was
the
going and what he was
archipelago
doing.
that forms the
Yep.
archipelago's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Such an idiot.
The missing sword.
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legendary sword. More than a few have entered the Spirit Crucible, but none have ever returned.
Is it really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that the sword was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into the wrong hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said that taking this sword would be the mark of the Aegis's true driver.
The true driver.
What do you say, Rex?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it.
So there's a
Every moment
third
we waste,
personality mark
higher
locked in
up
there
this trip
somewhere.
could be.
Then you're ready for what lies
Yep.
ahead?
As if the Aegis wasn't busted enough already.
Just like the third poppy form. Will probably be revealed at the same time. What element is she then?
What element do you think?
I don't know. An element that that no other blade shares. It's truly unique to her.
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then.
Oh.
Time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malos can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malice doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
I really would love you to play the DLC at some point.
One day, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll get around to it.
Well, that was...
Welcome to Spirit Crucible Elpis. This place sucks.
Everyone takes up so much of the screen.
Yeah.
Mac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Bridget?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
Hey, same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpis saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
I say.
Ether flows scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace?
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You all right, Poppy?
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial.
So we're gonna use Poppy the Jeter way through the Crucible.
Pretty much, yep. So try to avoid fighting anything in here.
All right.
Because fighting things in here sucks because your blades are super down on power.
Well, that's a good thing I'm really good at, just avoiding combat at all costs.
Yep. Also, this place is a little bit of a maze.
We have to cross that.
Yes. But we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state. and there's a chance they could never be reawakened.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
Why just me? Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go. End of story.
Fine.
My lady.
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, we're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too. One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex! Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology saved the day! 3 cheers for Nopon know-how!
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So not only can not only will you be dishing out less damage, but also receiving less healing.
In my experience.
And that applies to everyone except Poppy. Because she's Poppy. So if you're going into a dungeon in D&D and there's like, you know, unknown circumstances. What are you doing? Oh, just saving. Unknown circumstances, potentially traps and such. What class do you really need to bring along?
Rogue.
Remember that.
Who do we have that's rogue class?
You may proceed.
Who do we have that's
just
rogue
go,
class?
Just go.
Wait, I'm waiting for that to pass. Oh, fetch. Running!
Yep, just run away. When things aggro, they'll aggro on Tora, and so you can just let him take the hits and run.
Who's the rogue class?
Just don't worry about it.
I am worrying about it. That's going to be the next Poppy form.
Don't worry about it.
Come out.
Yeah, we're taking 2 tanks, a healer, 2 fighters.
Are you?
And Pandora reduces to crystal form.
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
How did you get that?
I knew it.
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
Wait, is that part of...
My prince! Zeke! Not like this! Not here! Not far now! Just a little further! You can do it!
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal! I don't want to forget everything!
Bandy, I'm sorry. I hope your next drive is better than me.
I don't want another driver. You're good enough. Prince Zeke. I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen. I'm not letting you die. Here. Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince? Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You saved him?
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both.
Does he have so many belts? If he had about 12 more, he could be in Kingdom Hearts.
Seriously.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be.
And now we can see her
exciting
eyes.
to you too.
And she's even cuter.
Let's just.
Why the sudden change? I guess the loss of power due to the cave.
Hmm?
Is it the loss of power due to the cave, or
No.
Alright.
Just
Design choices.
Just now that we've seen their backstory, now we can see her eyes.
Whee!
Because, you know, that's how life works with people that wear glasses. You can't actually see their eyes inside the glasses unless you've heard their backstory.
Even then, if they do the whooshing anime thing where they push their eyes up their nose.
Yeah. Then it temporarily disables your ability to see them. Yeah. You're right about that.
So basically, if they're Shiro from Log Horizon.
Or frickin'...
Come out.
What's his face from...
Agriculture's specialist field.
The dad from
Oh dear. That was a jump that I missed.
whatchamacallit, Evangelion.
I haven't seen Evangelion, so only memes.
Hahaha.
Which, as we
Come
all
on.
know, is the truest source of information.
Nice. Nice jump.
Gosh.
Is your brain still trying to work through that class thing that I
Class
mentioned
thing?
earlier? The rogue thing?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's fine. You'll understand eventually. It's not anything that you have to do.
Fishies. Or not.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's a fish.
There's a fish
Yeah,
there.
fish in there.
Shade,
And
trout.
some bugs. Some fish and some bugs.
Wee. Let me wee. There we go.
Morning already?
The wee in this is not as dramatic as it is in the first game. The first game you can get going super fast on some of the. There's like an ice area. That's so fast.
My lady.
For the last time, I'm fine. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
But
You gotta admire Shaled over there. He just put it right out there.
hmm?
And here I am. Dromark. I'm gonna put myself to the test. Right here. I've decided.
My lady. Very well.
This mist makes me feel like I'm swimming through the cloud sea.
This mist is produced when a fossilized Titan body reacts with the atmosphere. It's why it's so hard to breathe down here.
Nia,
What now?
are you in pain?
I'm struggling to breathe like everyone else. And I'm a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh, right. When that happens, it's best to just try and empty your head of all thoughts.
Rex.
What?
It's an old salvage shop.
No,
Feels
that's
like your head's gonna
No, but just Rex opens his mouth and the dialogue just sounds awkward enough, even if it's
I
probably a good
know.
idea.
I know. But it's actually a thing. Like
My head, eh?
like being a scuba diver, like
I have to
that's what you need to do if you start to feel breathless when you're
Yeah.
scuba diving. You just gotta calm down, stop thinking about things, take a few deep breaths, and then you can regather your thoughts.
Yes, but your delivery was infinitely better than his.
Maybe it was grave robbers.
Maybe I should be a
Not too
voice
much
actor
worth
then.
stealing round here.
Well, as long as you don't
Anyone
need
out
to
there
say stupid
hiring?
lines.
Well, I think there's a difference between saying stupid lines and saying lines stupidly.
Yes, truth.
Jin and his accomplices have been here.
Then they found out.
I
about
think
the
Rex's
subculture
lines are
and
fine.
went to
He
Argentum.
just delivers them in a weird way
Still just a guess, but a pretty good one.
that makes them sound
Then
really
there won't
dumb.
be anything left to find, will there? Sheesh.
Well, if that was the case, then you'd expect them to already have the third sword.
But they clearly don't have it.
No, I do not think Adam would let the sword be so easily found.
No point in worrying. Let's just press on.
Speaking of scuba diving, it's been a while since I've gone. And
Grave
that's a
Robbers Hunt. That's a fun title.
yeah, and that's a shame because I love going scuba diving. It's so much fun. Wonder Spring Plaza Ruins.
Oh dear.
Run away. That's a UM.
I was like, I'm gonna stop and just consider the beauty of it, and nope.
No, this area is super pretty, which belies the fact that it freaking sucks. I think you have to go in there. Yes.
Treasure acquired.
Oh. I don't think we're getting into that box.
It is good to dwell on the past.
Oh, we are actually so
we're
close.
so close. We're much closer than
We're also
I
now
thought
leaving.
we would be. There we go. Yeah, fighting in here just sucks. This is just the worst. It's like the monsters in here are not that hard, but it just feels like they have so much health because you just do nothing to them.
What have we here?
It's trying to, it's like trying to mine your way through a mountain using nothing but your own flaccid piece of spaghetti.
I did not need that image in my head. Oh dear. And just gone.
What?
Treasure
Just like
acquired.
whacking a stone wall with some spaghetti?
You can stop.
I'm just talking about spaghetti, like pasta.
Okay, well,
you know?
yeah, no, that would.
You know?
I've just never heard the description of flaccid applied to spaghetti before.
Well, now you have, and your life has been much improved for it.
I don't think it has.
I'm
gonna be honest.
I think it has. I like the Spirit Crucible Elpis, like, visually. Oh, did you? Okay.
How? What? I don't understand.
You did a
You
circle.
lied to me.
You did a circle. Good job.
You lied to me.
I did no such thing.
And so is that actually the correct path?
I think you may have to go through that tunnel.
I did go through this tunnel. This is
Did
the
you go-
tunnel I
did
went
you go
through.
this tunnel? Wait, what?
No! We lost the upper hand.
What? Oh, we went really far back. What the heck?
Yeah, no. It dropped us back in the little beginning.
Oh, okay. My brain derped a little bit. Okay, so now let's try not falling down.
Not
I
falling
think we
down the
go
pathway that
around.
they. Yep.
Yeah.
What's up?
Go through here. There we go. Now just go up.
Harold. Harold.
Why are you getting mad at Harold? She's such a good girl. Even if she takes up the entire freaking screen.
Bring it on.
Oh. Just watching Tor get shredded.
It's fine. He'll be fine. Onwards. I think you're about halfway there.
And cutscene.
We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But
Hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet.
He's so unobservant.
Hey, you two near. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Why don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I love Nia so much.
I understand.
She's just the greatest.
Time to cool drive furnace.
Aye, aye, Master Pawn.
Did you just vent?
Master Pawn. Poppy is sorry.
I mean, he did tell her to vent it.
Yep. You can rest your head in your ass.
Emergency.
Go rest your head. Go rest your head
Might
in your
help.
ass. I love Nia.
Thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage to pick up a couple of useful tricks though.
Parents. Blah. My dad was real enough, but I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott, a real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now, just useless shite.
You were some kind of high society princess. I can't picture it.
Shut you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and
Another call from an unknown number,
sis,
which
the
will
three of
be
us.
promptly ignored.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
I love her so much. So our objective now is basically at the bottom of this. You can't make that drop from here, but I think you can make that drop from a slightly lower platform.
It must have sensed our skill.
Can we not?
Over there.
Go somewhere else, why don't you?
Nope, you cannot not. Oh, you've got a UM on you now.
What is this?
That's a thing. You gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Another UM with a blade.
Yep. Yep, go through that cave.
Yep.
I don't think it'll follow you too far through here. Oh, nice.
Just wait for my
got
companions to
some-
rejoin me alive.
You've got some affinity stuff for Harold as well.
Should I use?
My firepower has.
What does she need for that middle yellow skill of hers? Finish an enemy? Oh, so we need to kill former enemies with Harold.
We'll get
that's
there.
not too bad, but we'll get there eventually. Alright. Can you make that drop? You can make the drop to the stone platform. There's a whole thing. Wait for your health to regen. Yeah. Okay. You should be able to make that drop now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to like go through this whole like winding tunnel thing, but it's so much faster to just fall off. No, you need to go.
I know.
through
I
it.
just want to view the monster.
Yeah. He's the big boy. He's the big boy. Here we go.
Looks like the only way through is by force.
Fuego.
Incendiary barrage!
Roger, Roger.
Whoa, stop! You want to bring the whole cave down on top of us?
It was joke.
Poppy has no such weaponry.
That wasn't funny.
I love Poppy so much.
Well then.
There you go.
Does this also have something to do with your connection to the Aegis?
No idea. But look. No footprints. We're the first people here.
Then there could still be hope.
You're making really good progress through this.
You know what I'd say? I'm really good at just skipping fights.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Middle Worm-Ridden cave.
So just that away?
No. I think you need to go. I think you need to go through
If they seek
this
a fight, they shall get one.
area here. I think the tunnel with the water doesn't really go anywhere.
Dang! It's found us.
It must have sensed our skill.
Dang! It's found us.
I think
Dang! It's found us.
You may have to fight these.
oh dear.
At least that other one seems to have lost interest.
I know I should have tried.
That's alright, Parasacs aren't so bad. Apart from those little dudes, which will explode. But they're all targeting Cora, so... Saiph, it's fine. It feels weird to fight without Pyra/Mithra, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I should probably say you.
Yeah, looking at this now, yeah, there was definitely something in that Torna fight that was making the party gauge drain way too fast.
Absurdly fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is for some. Oh right. Yeah. So. So, this is a reason why this area sucks. Is that it's really hard for blades other than Tora and Poppy to frickin' even have their affinity. Nia went down, by the way.
Gosh, Nia.
Go get her up.
What you doing, girl?
Really struggling because this area sucks. Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Wow, that was silly.
Yep.
Well then.
I think you may.
Failed her mission.
I'm just trying to think, do we actually have to fight that thing or not? Or can we just go around? Because there is a path that goes around it. Because when you go past these guys, then the path splits.
Is it night time already?
Okay.
Right? And so that goes to the big guy, and this goes up around.
Oh, I thought this was just a dead end.
Oh, maybe it is just a dead end. Oh no, there's a wall we can climb. Alright.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Ignore it. Where are you going?
Now, I feel like this is a thing. I don't know.
I don't
Let's keep going this way.
think it is. I think we just keep going along here. Unless that just leads to this one treasure chest.
We lost the upper hand.
Oh, dang it. We may have... You might have to kill that one then. The frickin' Parasax is dumb, but...
We just force it off the edge.
My thoughts exactly.
There you go. He just fell off. He's not dead. Oh. Nope. Maybe he is dead. That was weird.
Treasure acquired.
Couldn't decide for a minute there.
So where to go?
So we
Yeah,
might...
I feel like that.
Yeah, we may have
should
to...
burn.
And I feel like you might...
Yep.
Yep. Oh!
Oh, we were able to sneak around behind.
Oh, we don't have enough fire mastery.
I think we can get enough. Hang
While
on.
you change around blades, I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. Hey.
Hey, you're the boss.
My turn. Fire, guide me.
Oh. We need one more. That's fine. It's doable. Crap.
Looking forward to it. My turn.
There we go.
It sounds fun.
Hankering for our banquets?
And
Hello there.
there you go. Got it.
Was my timing just perfect?
Yep.
That's wait. Oh wait. Oh, so you already destroyed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, this looks like a boss fight arena.
The Chamber of Offering.
Just waiting for something to pop out.
Why would you think something would pop out?
This just looks like an arena. Oh dear.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh hey dear. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, there are many of them. Okay. Oh, that's a UM.
Yep.
Runaway.
Trying.
Yeah, if we were anywhere except the stupid Spirit Crucible, I would say go for it. But we are indeed in the stupid Spirit Crucible. And so I say, screw that. Fighting here sucks.
You gonna lose interest?
I think he can follow you around this whole arena. So you're gonna have to leave the arena itself. Okay, is there a... Hang on. Is there a path that we can, like, go around and get up on top of there? Maybe a place we can climb up or something. Oh, no, that just goes to them. Okay, never mind. So I guess we just engage sneaking mode and try and skirt around all these.
Is this the rogue thing you mentioned?
No. No.
We're just gonna abuse spawning and pathing mechanics.
Which is possible. Yep. We creep past him.
This web may specifically exist to take us into aggro zone.
See. Oh crap. Oh crap.
My turn. Fire, guide me.
The wind is.
Oh.
Come, winds, lend me your transient
Oh, we just
fleeting
need
aid.
frickin' one more fire mastery. Come on. Let's see. We got the one fire blade. Wait. No, she doesn't have another fire blade, does she? Put one on
Looking forward to it.
Rex then.
My turn.
There we go. Is that the last of the spider webs? Hopefully.
So in order to do the thing,
It's
it's just silly that the skill like the first thing we use with Pyra is the one thing we now need the time we don't have Pyra.
Yep.
Wow, world has many amazing places in it.
Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit?
Nope.
Yes, I see.
Very well.
It is good to dwell on
Nice.
from time to time.
We have plenty of that stuff.
Oh.
That's a cool little animation right there.
And then just the revelation of just
Enjoy
these
that.
Leviathan class creatures.
Yeah. Just run through.
Come out, come out.
Isn't it great we can get all
Maybe
this stuff right out of
agriculture is
the
Poppy's
ground?
specialist field.
Actually, I just glanced at the clock, and we're about at time for this episode.
Think you have time to
So-
make it across or no?
Depends how quick you go and how much these things decide to aggro, but there is a cutscene at the other end of this.
Well, then we shall forbear.
So, yeah.
We're just gonna hide in my little cubby. Shield guard me. See? I am not here.
Yep.
Scary monsters cannot see me. I am not here.
Oh, look at her idle animations. She's so cute. I love her.
Just hump over me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Harold so much.
There we go.
He's just fantastic. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and leave us a comment down in the comment section letting us know exactly how much you hate Spirit Crucible Elpis.
But until then,
Yep.
we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.